Welcome back. I hate to say it, but it does not look good for the missing girl in Monroe, Michigan. We're talking about little Nevaeh Buchanan, vanished on Sunday. Well, now cops have removed bloody evidence, photos of a little girl that looks like Nevaeh. This is from George Kennedy's hotel room. This guy's a registered sex offender, yet he was hanging around with Nevaeh's mom, also Nevaeh herself. Well, he's in custody. And there's some other really disturbing details just coming out, including the fact that another sex offender could be involved here. We'll take your calls, 1-877-TEL-HLN. And joining us to talk about it, HLN law enforcement analyst Mike Brooks. Also with us, Dr. Brian Russell, our forensic psychologist. And on the phone, Tanvir Ali, reporter for the Detroit News. Tanvir's been all over this one. What can you tell us, Tanvir, about what's been found in and around George Kennedy?
Well, police found some bloody clothing, some shorts, towel, found some blood on the bathroom wall and the sink. They're testing it right now at state police laboratories, and police are awaiting the results.
Okay, so that's in George Kennedy's hotel room.
Right.
What about the photos? Are there photos of Nevaeh or not?
There are photos of a little girl that police say look like Nevaeh.
Wow. What is George Kennedy? Does he have an alibi for Sunday when Nevaeh was taken?
So far, police have not released any information on whether he has an alibi, but they say he's still a person of interest and haven't named him as a suspect yet.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Still not a suspect. One other piece we want to get out there, Tanvir. Children, Nevaeh's playmates, they have a story to tell as well. Lay that out for us.
Yes, according to documents, two children who were playing with Nevaeh that day said she was planning to go meet with quote Daddy George, and she was taken into divorce and was grabbed by a bad man who attacked her and apparently stabbed her in the stomach. Police are still holding out hope that she is alive, though.
They are holding out hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring in Mike Brooks. Mike, let's talk about George Kennedy. I mean, what was he convicted of? How dangerous of a man is this?
He was convicted. He was a sex offender, Mike.
Right.
And you know, and they're holding him as a person of interest because it's a parole violation because he was around this young girl and her mother, and that was one of the conditions of parole. You can't be around little girls or families with little girls, or you can't even date someone who has a little girl. Let me also point out there was another piece of evidence that was found in the glove box of a vehicle. Apparently, Kennedy had been using this vehicle. It is a multi-purpose tool. Sounds like a Leatherman tool that apparently had blood on it also, Mike. But it's ironic, this vehicle belongs to this other ne'er-do-well, Roy Smith, who was paroled in 2008 for third-degree criminal sexual conduct.
Wow.
And so,
and Kennedy's fourth degree. So,
exactly. So, you know, we're talking about a cast of characters here, you know, and the mother apparently has some background also. It's just, you know, it's just a mess. And, you know, saying that they're still holding out hope that she could be alive, you know, with all this blood and preliminary reports, because you can do a preliminary test right and see it's human blood.
Okay. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to ask Brian Russell the obvious question. How do you let your little girl around people like this? I just don't understand it. Call in as well. The number 1-877-TEL-HLN as we continue to follow the story of little Nevaeh Buchanan.